Hey, what's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another review. This time for the Quibi original Most Dangerous Game, starring Christoph Waltz and Liam Hemsworth. Now, I'm going to be reviewing episodes 1 through 7 as they did come out throughout the week of the launch of Quibi. If you guys don't know what Quibi is, make sure you guys check out the link in the description below to my explanation of what Quibi is. But we're talking about Most Dangerous Game today, and episodes 1 through 7, actually on Monday when it did launch last Monday, they released 3 episodes, so that was a cool teaser treat. I didn't really know what I was getting into. I just knew that this was based off of a book, and I liked the actors attached to the cast, so I was all on board. I mean, it was a crime drama, and the first 3 episodes had me hooked. I mean, we were developing, what was going on with Liam Hemsworth's character. We found out that he did have, I believe, cancer. It was some kind of, something was going on where it was a tumor. I'm sorry, a malignant tumor that they could not remove. It was inoperable, and it was causing him these extreme headaches. So I thought that was really cool play that we got to see that he had to take medicine, because it's almost foreshadowing that later down the line, he's going to run out of his medicine. He's going to have to fight through this headache and just kind of battle his own demons. So we got to see that. We got to see, the debt struggle that he's going through, just everything financially with him trying to, sell these buildings to this job that he works for, because he really needs to secure, for his family. He's about to start a brand new family, actually, with his new wife. And man, it was cool just seeing the whole dynamic of everybody. I believe the wife was Sarah Gadon, who plays Vale. Also, I forgot to mention Liam Hemsworth is Dodge, and Christoph Waltz is Miles Seller. And Miles Seller's character is someone that, brings him to the table and says, hey, we can offer you millions of dollars if you participate in this game, the deadliest game. So, yeah, I thought it was a cool premise. I mean, I've seen stuff like this before done in movies, but I think in a TV form, just episode form, I thought it was cool. I thought it was a nice pace. The music was great. It set the tension, of someone who was on the hunt, but not in the woods. It's usually always in the woods, somewhere on an island or something like that. But this is an urban setting. It's in a, major city. I believe, I forget which city this might be. I think it might be Detroit. So we get to see it more in the city of that area. And yeah, it's cool. He ends up, signing up and saying, put me on board. I'm all for it. They start wiring money to his bank account to show that it's real, 50,000. Then the next was 150,000. I think it just goes up like, 250,000. It just keeps going up in increments of 50,000 or 100,000, something like that. But it's going to end off in like double-digit millions, right? So it's something really, really big for 24 hours of work. We get to see him on the run, no weapons, and then it's kind of slow pace, and then we get to see some of the players involved. And that was the episode, which I believe it was episode 6, or might even be 7, the last one. No, actually it was 6, where we get to see, the character of Chris Webster, who plays Nixon, who was someone that really stood out in my mind, guys, as one of the main players. He was this British guy, but he was someone like from a character out of Kingsman, something like that, the first Kingsman. He had the blade underneath his, just cuff, and I thought that was awesome. It was actually a really cool take. I would love to see, hidden weapons with these hunters. I believe it's 5 hunters that are after him in this 24-hour span. So that was cool, kind of their matchup, because their build was very similar. So I was like, hell yeah, we're going to get that Mission Impossible type of scene where they're fighting in the bathroom, Henry Cavill and Tom Cruise. So I was really excited to see that. Just kind of them running around. Once again, they have to stay under the radar. There are cops involved, so they can't alert the police. So I thought it was very, very well done. And yeah, I believe there's 3 hunters after him so far in these in the last couple of episodes. So it kind of leaves off on that. And yeah, I love the direction of this. I'm not really a huge Liam Hemsworth fan, but this kind of sucked me in. If he can stick with, subject material like this that keeps me on board, a little more tense, I think I'm going to invest a little more into his career, his resume of just future films. I think he has a lot more like direct to VOD type of stuff or streaming or whatnot. So yeah, that's my review, guys, on The Most Dangerous Game. And this one is directed by Phil Abram, and it's written by Scott Elder, Josh Harmon, Richard Connolly, and Nick Santaro. So yeah, big shout out to you guys. I mean, it's so far so good. So I can't wait for the next, batch of episodes coming next week. Once again, this was a review spoiler for episodes 1 through 7 of the Most Dangerous Game. Also, I cannot leave without talking about Christoph Waltz, one of my favorite characters, guys. Django Unchained. You have him from some of the 007 movies as the villain. He is a fantastic, phenomenal actor. We don't get to see too much of him, but I hope they utilize him in the next couple of episodes or the following of this season. I would love to see his expansion just of range just destroy what's going on. I love to see him behind the scenes as far as like orchestrating, you know, the puppet master, just pulling strings, but I want to see him a little more involved. I want to see some kind of big twist at the end with him and Liam Hemsworth. So yeah, I'll just leave it off on that one, guys. Episodes 1 through 7. Definitely check them out if you haven't already. I mean, I'm sure if you guys are here for this review spoiler, you guys know what you're in for. Or maybe you guys just like to hear spoilers before you watch the show. I don't know. But anyways, guys, Quibi is where you guys can check it at. I'll leave all of that information down below. And once again, I'll put a description link to what Quibi is. All right, guys, and if you did appreciate this review, please give it a thumbs up. It always does help the channel, as well as hitting that subscribe and bell notification for more movie and TV news content like this. Thank you guys so much. Till next time, I'm gone. Peace.